Hello, my dear friends. How are you? Fine? Okay? Good, very good. Now, we have started studying English tenses. Okay. Now, we have studied two tenses. Which are they? The present continuous tense and the simple present tense. Okay. Now, today we are going to study a third tense, the present perfect tense. Now, when you study a tense, first step is the form of the tense. Every tense has a form. For example, continuous tenses, you have is, are plus ing, form of the verb. Ing form of the verb. Am eating, is eating, are eating. Isn't it? Then simple present you saw if one form with s and another form without s. There are only two forms. And you know how to, where to use them. Now the third tense, the form, there are two words in that tense. If there is only one word, you have to make it two, like the simple present tense. Isn't it? For making negative. Yesterday you saw that. And today, the present perfect tense have two words. Have plus en is it, or has plus en. Now what is this en? En stands for past participle. En is equal to past participle. Do you remember now present participle? How will you make the present participle? This is the thing. ing. Then past participle is en. That is, you know this. Remember? Take. Then next form is took. And the next form is taken. Taken. See that. Give. Gave. And given. See that? Eat. Ate. Eaten. See, this is the en. But in many verbs, it appears as ed. So ed or en. For example, look. Past tense looked. And past participle also looked. So, when we say you write a formula, it's a formula. Okay. What do? You instead of writing en or ed, no, it doesn't look what we must say very big. No, it looks very big. Therefore, what we do, we use only one. Past participle you will find in two ways. One is en, the other is ed. So we choose en because it sounds better than ed, isn't it? So that we take en. So en means the ending of the past participle. Like ing is the ending of the present participle. You understand? You got it, isn't it? Now the form is ready. Now what is the next step? Distribution. Where will you distribute? There are 8 people waiting there. Who are those 8 people we have seen? Yesterday also I told you that in English you can start a sentence only by using one of these 8 people or positions or subjects is better. And which are these subjects? We have seen first is I, then you, second person, he, she, it, we, you, plural, and they. Isn't it? This is singular and this is plural. Okay. So you have got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 subjects. And they stands for all plural nouns. He stands for all singular masculine nouns. She stands for all singular feminine nouns. And it stands for all neuter singular nouns. Listen. So there are only 8 ways of starting sentences in English. How many sentences are there in English? Millions. But take any sentence, the subject will be one of these. Just try that. You give me any sentence, you will see that subject will be definitely one from this. No doubt about it. Understand? So once again, there are only 8 ways of starting or beginning sentences in English. So when you study a form of a verb, tense means time of action. When you study the form of a tense, what did you do? First form you study, second is distribution. So distribution depends on what? Depends on the subject. Subject means the number and the person. Number means singular or plural. Person means first person, second person or third person. Understand? So here you have got a I have. I have eaten. See that? You have eaten. He has. She has. It has. In all the other places, have. Have. Plus eaten. Past participle. Here also. Eaten. Plus eaten. Here plus past participle. Eaten. Here also. Eaten. And eaten. Understand? So this is how we form. The main thing that you must remember is there can be only 8 ways of starting sentences in English. Depending on that, we will be distributing what? The forms of the tense. So this present perfect tense, I said, present perfect tense, it has got 2 forms. What are they? One is have eaten. Have plus en, that means have eaten. Have eaten or have looked. Have eaten or have visited. This, both this. Or has eaten or has visited. See that, visited. Either. So that means the formula is either you can use have or has. But the second word is fixed. What is the second word? It has to be a past participle. No other thing will do. Yes. Present you cannot do. Present participle is only used with the continuous tense. Did you understand that? Yes. Clear? No doubt? Very good. So then how to distribute? Already we have seen the distribution mechanism is depending on I, you, he, she, it, and we, you, they. Here this is singular and this is plural. So if you say, I here have, we have, you have, they have. See that? Plus, what more you need? This is a two-word tense. Two-word. So you have to say, I have eaten, you have eaten. See that? He has eaten, third person singular. She has eaten, third person singular. It has eaten. It has eaten. Eaten something. And we have eaten. Then you have eaten. And they have eaten. Understand? So the pronunciation is have. Have or has. See that? Remember the fourth vowel, this one. Have. Right? You pronounce it like this. Have. Or has. Understand? Don't say how. Some people, I have eaten. I have. Say that? I have eaten. He has eaten. Understand? Repeat. Repeat as many times as possible. Is that clear? Clear? Very good. Excellent. So now you are picking up. Now you know what tense is. Tense means the time of action. The time of action expressed in language. See that? So at the beginning I did not tell you these things because to begin with, this to make things simple for you. So time of action expressed by language. There are many ways of expressing time. Clock, your watch, your mobile. But language expresses time. The mechanism that language uses for expressing time of action is tense. And every tense has a marker, a tense marker, isn't it? And that is always carried by or taken by the first word in the sentence, in the verb. If there are two words, only the first word can indicate the tense marker, or tense marker can be attached to that. See, in this case, past participle of any verb, eaten, or looked, or visited, they have no tense. Past participle or present participle, they are tenseless. Tenseless is a useless, like that. Tenseless. This is they are not tense. It cannot indicate tense. When there are two words in the tense, see for example, he has eaten. Now this is tenseless word. Now where is the tense? The tense is here. Yes, is in this. He has eaten. So also they have eaten. They have eaten. These participles have no tense. What we say, they cannot carry tense. That is the word there. Tense is always carried by the first word in a form of the tense. Suppose there is only one word, then that word will carry. A simple present we saw. Therefore what happened? You have to instead do, then take the S from eats, then attach it to do, then it becomes does. Therefore you cannot say does eats, because that will be a double present. That is not required, single will do. Understand? Suppose you are asked to take 500 mg of what do you call Lilox. That is but antibiotics, Lilox, 500 mg. Usually given for a broad spectrum, this antibiotics for fever and cough and cold, all those things together if you have, then you eat it. So one is enough. Suppose you eat two, that will be overdose. Like that, if you take, yesterday I showed you, eats. What will happen? You insert do. Then see two words. The tense. This is the tense marker. This has to be taken and brought here. Then here there is no tense. The tense is carried by the first word. Does eat. Suppose you write does eats. That is double present. And double present is not required. Just as I told you, one tablet is enough. Then why do you take two tablets? And not only that, it is harmful. It will be wrong as a thing. It's a mistake. Big mistake. So it's not a small mistake. It's a big mistake. So once the S is taken, don't again say does eats. You have to do does eat. Here there is no problem. Because you have got two words. The first word is carried. You can see the difference is only here, not in this. I have eaten, you have eaten, he has eaten, she has eaten, it has eaten, all eaten. Then we have eaten, they have eaten, always eating. So it seems that their hobby is eating. But you find the change here. In the first word, this is. When it's third person singular, has. All the other places you have. Understand? Same with the present continuous. You are not eating remains the same in all the 8 places. Is enough. I am eating, you are eating, he is eating, she is eating, it is eating, we are eating, you are eating, they are eating. But change is in the first word. Is, are. Did you get that idea? Tense is always carried by the first element in a, or the first word in a tense form. If there are two members, the first word only will indicate the tense. Listen. Now, naturally the third step, what is the third step? First is the form. Second is the distribution. And what is the third step? Negative. How will you negative? Not. Simply, you can write straight away. Because there are two words. So you can say he has not and they have not. That's all. Now you can make it small. Contract like poppy umbrella. Then you make it small by folding. 5-fold, 3-fold, 6-fold, 10-fold, like that. Then it becomes like a small toffee or something like the pen. Isn't it? Yeah. So you can shorten this by shortening it becomes, then you just remove the O and put an apostrophe. So you say he hasn't, they haven't. See that he has, he hasn't, they have, they haven't. He hasn't, they haven't. Have not, hasn't. Correct. I haven't, you haven't. She hasn't, he hasn't. It hasn't, we haven't. They haven't, you haven't. It's very simple. Yes. Because now I know what is negative answers. And we need not elaborate because it is now clear to you. Okay? Is that clear? Yes. Now, what is the next step? The next step is where to use this tense. Where to use. Now look at these tenses, then it becomes easy. Then he is reading, singing, okay, or he is eating, that is the best thing. He is eating. Understood is now. This is understood. He eats. He eats every day. No fixed time. No fixed time. See the difference between present continuous and simple present. Present continuous, he is eating now. I am running now. I am walking now. I am opening this pen now. No. I am smiling now. What is that? I smile. It may not be now, after some day, or that's my habit. See? I read a novel. It can be now, not fixed. I eat mangoes, not a fixed time. So I eat mangoes, not a fixed time. I cry, not a fixed time. I can cry anytime. But I don't cry when I see you, because you are all very beautiful. Yes, very nice children. So I don't cry. Somebody beats me, then I will cry. So it's like that. Now, next tense that we have today studied is, he has eaten rice. Yes. He has eaten rice. But I have eaten rice. What does that mean? That means just now completed. The action is over. The action is perfect. When? Just now. Not continuing. Second one is, time is not fixed. But here is time is fixed. When? By the time of speaking. By the moment of speaking. For example, I have thrown this pen. After throwing immediately, I have caught this pen. Just now. Did you see that? I have caught this pen. I have caught this pen. I throw this at you, and you catch it. Then I will say, he has caught it. The action is over. See that? But at the time of speaking, or by the time of speaking. You come and say, I have done the exercise. It's over. The work is over. When? At the time of speaking. Understand? They have played football. Bell rang. Then they say, we have played football. It's over. The action, you don't find it there. It's over. By the time of speaking, it's over. See that? I have drawn water from the well. The water is here in my pot. But if I say, I am drawing water, continue. I draw water anytime. But I have drawn water, it's over, finished. See the difference? Okay, when I say, I am doing my exercise, don't disturb me. Don't disturb me. I am doing my exercise. I am writing. I do my exercise. When? When I feel like. Not fixed time. But when I have done my exercise, over. I have done. He has done the exercise. Understand? So, what is the time there? Just now completed. This is a completed action. The time is just now. The time is by the time of speaking. I say, look at this. Now I will say, I am going to jump. I have jumped. Oh, action is over. If I say I am jumping, see like this, I will do like this. I am jumping. Continue. I jump. Whenever I want, I will jump. After some time I go up like this. Then again, it's repeated. See that? But when I say like this, I have jumped. Over. The work is over. Understand? See? Now I am going to throw. I have thrown. And I have caught. Isn't it? I have thrown and caught. So the action is complete. Did you get the idea? Yes? Compare this. I am eating now. the time must be. He eats every day. We don't know when. We have no idea about that. Sometimes he eats 24 hours of the day. We don't know. He may be a glutton, always eating. See? He has eaten, right? It's over. The work is over. This is indefinite. Not fixed. But here, cut. And the action is over. The director will say, cut. Action, the director will say, there is they make a sound like this. A word is there and like that. Stop. Then there are cut. So over. That's it. So when action is over, when you are talking, then you should use this tense. And my dear friends, let me tell you, this is the tense that we very often use. We have to use it many times a day. So, for example, the teacher will say, have you done the exercise? Yes, sir, I have done it. Finished. Have you gone to KOTTAYAM? Yes, I have gone. See? Have you gone to have you gone for swimming? I have done it. So that is, of course, in the present. Clear? Okay, I think now that is clear. Okay. So when you study a tense at this level, at the primary level, first you should know the form. Then you should know how to distribute. Distribution depends on these 8 people. There are 8 people in English, which are the first person singular, second person singular, third person singular masculine, third person singular feminine, third person singular neutral, first person plural, second person plural, third person plural. So when you look at them, sometimes you will say, oh, yes, you are are, you are am. Present tense you will say, you are eat. You get the eats. Then it is present perfect, you will say, have. And you, has. Feminine, has. Neutral, has. Plus, this, the distribution. After the distribution, you contract it. Negative. By adding noun. If there are 2 words, no problem. In between you write nouns. Then you make it small by removing O and putting an apostrophe. An apostrophe is a sign showing that something is missing there. See, for example, we say have not. Remove this. Then you get the having. And then use. Use, we have seen now 3 tenses. Compare them, then it becomes very easy for you to see the time difference. I am speaking, not speaking. I speak anytime, not fixed. I have spoken. So see you tomorrow. Okay? Do generate 5 sentences. Like with normal simple words like sing, eat, drink, dance, and then jump. Okay? That will be 8 into 5, 40 sentences. And these 40 sentences you can make negative. You can contract it. And then you can meditate on the time scheme of simple present, present continuous, and the